All right, this is lesson 1, and we're going to first practice creating layers. Go ahead and, if you don't already have it open, do a File, Open, and open up a image called fest.psd. This is kind of a mock web page interface file. The first thing I want you to do is go ahead and, with your Layers panel open, just take a quick preview of all the layers in this file. You've got some type layers, remember the T icon, and it's quite robust. There's quite a few layers, and you have some image layers. Go ahead and locate the Tamarin England layer and activate it in your Layers panel, and then create a new layer. And you're going to do this by going to the bottom of your Layers panel and simply click on the icon to create a new layer. By default, it'll always name a new layer, layer 1, and I want you to rename this new layer 1 corner square. The next thing I want you to do is select the rectangular marquee tool in your tool panel, and we're going to make a fixed size rectangle. So with the rectangular marquee tool selected, go up to your options panel at the top of your software, and under style, you might have normal selected. But what I want you to select is fixed size, not to be confused with fixed ratio. You want fixed size. And go ahead and enter for width 170 pixels and height 170 pixels. And then go ahead and click on your image. You should have had a perfect marching ant rectangular square, appear. And we're going to go ahead and take that square and move it to the upper left corner of our image. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill this with a color, the selection with the color. So go ahead and go Edit, Fill, and we're going to make sure the contents are color, and we're going to click OK. Make sure your blending mode is normal and your opacity is 100 as well. Click OK. Oops, sorry guys, I'm going to Command Z that. So I want to show you how to do this. I already had the yellow selected. Edit, Fill. So I selected color from the drop-down menu, and it will have the color picker appear. And then I want you to enter an RGB color value, so a red, green, and blue color value. Go ahead and put in 250 for red, 225 for green, and 55 for blue, and click OK, and click OK. And you're going to go ahead and fill in that corner square with yellow. Do a deselect by doing Command D on your keyboard. And go ahead and open up a new image. Go File, Open, and locate an image called logo.psd. Notice this is one layer. It's a transparent logo background, and that this layer is called Circle. Let's view both of our images at once. Go to Window, Arrange, 2 up vertical, so that we can see our logo image and our original image that we're working in. And I want you to grab your Move tool from your from your toolbar, and simply click, hold down your mouse, and drag the logo icon into your main image. And go ahead and center that into the corner square layer. Notice that the name Circle appeared in your Layers panel, which is really helpful because it's the same as this image. And then I'm going to go ahead and close out my my logo image because I don't need it right now. And sorry, that's the example I was using. And so we've got our fest.psd open. And then the last thing I want you to do is in your Layers panel, I want you to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see you have a background layer. And I want you to go ahead and unlock that and convert this background layer to just a normal layer. And you simply do that by just clicking on the little lock icon to unlock it. Once it's unlocked, go ahead and name this layer 0 texture. Once you have that complete, I want you to do a file save as. So we're going to go file, save as, and I'm going to save this to my computer. And I want you to go ahead and name this your last name. So mine is Chan. Remember, underscore between each word. Nicole, my first name, underscore fest, and then you want to name it 2.psd. The reason we do this is because you always want to save the version you're working with as a separate file than the original that you started with, because you might always need to go back to the original file that you were sent. So always save a second version. Also, you want to save this second version because we're going to be using this file for lessons moving forward in these tutorials. So go ahead and hit save and then jump into lesson 2, into the next tutorial.